going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Samuel L. Jackson possibly reprising his role as the one and only Mace Windu, possibly in the Bad Batch show. So without a further ado, let's jump right on into it. I know this seems like an overused and kind of just over talked about theory at that, as if Mace Windu is still out there. I feel like many Star Wars fans in the Star Wars community always talk about this kind of theory out there. However, I feel like that's besides the point, because believe it or not, whether you think he is or he isn't, he's easily, in my own thoughts and opinions, is one of the coolest and best Jedi out there, and I would absolutely love to see Samuel L. Jackson reprise his role as a Mace Windu in the Star Wars universe, whether that's in an animated form or live action. There's, of course, two ways that this could go, at least as of the time of recording this video. He could very well appear in an animated form in the Bad Batch season finale, episode 16, part 2, of course, and I feel like there is a little bit of evidence to back that up. We're going to talk about that in just a moment here. Of course, the other direction that this very well could go would be in a live action adaptation of seeing him in the Book of Boba Fett and kind of have some unfinished business there with Boba Fett. And I feel like it would be the only rightful death at that, to have Boba Fett get his sweet revenge and his overall revenge for his father, Jango Fett, on Mace Windu for killing his father. Anyways, I feel like that's just for a different time in a different video. We're going to be more or less talking about the Bad Batch and having Mace Windu appear here in the Bad Batch. What is any evidence that's even backing this up? And I'll be honest with you guys, it's very slim, just not very, I guess, like, stable evidence out there. But nonetheless, I feel like it's something better than nothing, of course, rather than just a random theory and speculation and just throwing it out there. Samuel L. Jackson, of course, on Instagram is very active with many of his followers, of course, and this was a couple weeks ago, guys, at that, back all the way back at the beginning of June. I've been putting this video off for such a dang long time because I was just keeping my fingers crossed nearly every Bad Batch episode, hoping that he would actually appear or would get some sort of sign maybe that he's still out there and alive. But dating back to around the beginning of June, end of May at that, I feel like Samuel L. Jackson got pretty active on his Instagram feed here with posting some Star Wars content at that, as he always does like to show off different shirts that he is wearing. And like I had mentioned, this was months ago or weeks ago at the end of May, beginning of June type of time, where I feel like he went on almost like a little bit of a streak here with posting different Star Wars types of content here and showing off different Star Wars shirts for the most part. Whether or not there's cryptic types of messages within any of these messages on the shirts, I just really don't think is there. I feel like it's just digging too deep into it. It's really not that deep. It's just a small little theory and speculation, and it's just kind of throwing out there that Samuel L. Jackson himself could be teasing at some sort of return here for his role as Mace Windu, whether it's in the Bad Batch or the Book of Boba Fett. In my own thoughts and opinions, it just feels more right and makes more sense for him to be in the Book of Boba Fett coming out later this year, because like I had mentioned earlier on in the video, it's just that unfinished business there that Mace Windu and Boba Fett kind of have there, with Boba Fett needing and getting his revenge on Mace Windu and giving him, I guess, a proper and final death there for Mace Windu. Just makes more sense. Also, I feel like around the beginning of June, end of May is kind of when the Book of Boba Fett was doing some filming there for the most part, so he very well could actually be on set taking those pictures. Anyway, guys, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. For one thing, would you want Mace Windu to return in the Star Wars universe? And if so, would you want to see him in the Bad Batch show or the Book of Boba Fett, or a completely different Star Wars project? Guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Does it make sense for Mace Windu to return to Star Wars at that? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And to kind of leave you guys with one last final thought, just kind of a thought, just kind of throwing it out there, it also does make a lot more sense to have Mace Windu come back in an animated form, especially if we want to see more action from the character of Mace Windu. It's just, I feel like Samuel L. Jackson is just getting a little up there and a little too old, I feel like, for those types of Jedi action scenes like we saw once in the prequels. Anyway, guys, that does it for today's video. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help out the channel. And check out our Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more Star Wars related content. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. May the Force be with you always. Peace out.